Hi everybody, welcome to the Manifold channel. Today we're going to look at how to create lines in drawings, and for our demonstration we're going to use this map here, which has two layers. In the background we have a Bing Maps satellite image which automatically pulls tiles from the Bing server, so we can scroll in and out and automatically bring tiles in and out. It's showing a region of Paris. We've zoomed into the to downtown Paris. Here's the Louvre and here's the pyramid. That's in the entry court to the Louvre, and over here is the Place de Concorde, where Cleopatra's Needle is standing. And here in the gardens, we're going to zoom into this region right here, and I'm going to right-click and drag to do a zoom box, where there's a series of ponds. There's a big, large, flat, round pond here, and then two smaller ponds. And what we're going to do is we're going to create some lines here in this layer called walks, which is a drawing that showed the route of proposed walks. Now, in Manifold, the default navigation mode for the mouse cursor, as you can see it right here, is default. That's we can click to pan the view. We can zoom in and out with the mouse, and we can right-click and drag to form a zoom box. If we want to change Manifold into object creation mode, what we do is we just click on here and we choose Create Line. And now every time we click, we will click a vertex for a line. And to make this interesting, I'm going to show you how to use curvilinear segments and not just straight line segments, as conventional polylines do. And I'm going to click here, and then I'll click there. And what I want to do is I want to show a walk around this pond here, as if we're walking around the outer side. But to do that, I'm going to first click it with linear segments, like that. And now we can, instead of continuing to click with this line, what I'm going to do is I'm going to change it to edit mode using move coordinates. The move coordinates mode allows us to click on a coordinate and to move it around. That's why it's called move coordinates. So for example, perhaps this coordinate here, we want to move a little bit on this side there, and this coordinate here, we're going to move this a little bit to that side. And the other thing we can do in move coordinates mode is we can change segments. So for example, this segment here, which is currently a straight line segment, I can right click on that and choose convert to circle. Now that makes it a circle between the two previous segments. And if I like, I can adjust the circle by clicking on the edit handle for the circle and then moving that circle around. So say if we wanted to indicate that we took a walk around the pond on this southern side, we can do that. Let's right click on this one here, that segment there, convert it to circle, click on the edit handle for the circle, and now let's pretend that we walked along this side, the path along this side of the pond. There, and this one I can click here to move that in a little bit tighter. As you can see, everything automatically adjusts. And if I'm happy with what I see, I can either click on Add Record here, it automatically switches to the record pane, or I can right click here and in the context menu choose Save Changes. There, we've just created a line using curved segments in Manifold. It's that easy to do. The curved segments can be ellipses, they can be sections of circular arcs, they can be splines, and it's really no big deal. At any time, if we change our minds about this, we can edit the line that we already created. We alt-click on it, and then we can just click on one of the coordinates or a line segment, and whichever one of the coordinates we click on, we can edit that. We can move it a bit. So let's say we move it here. Let's move this one back down there. And if we like what we see, we click right-click here and choose Save Changes, or click here, Update Record, and it's done. And I'll click anywhere to unpick that line from editing status. So I hope you've enjoyed this very short video. It's that easy to create lines in Manifold. You can trace all to your heart's content, show people all the different routes you took through Paris, and publish that as images to the web and all sorts of other fun stuff. Thanks for watching, and goodbye from Manifold Land. Well, that was fun. If you want to see more, visit us at www.manifold.net. As always, Manifold delivers the world's most advanced, highest quality spatial products for GIS and DBMS at a low price that you can afford. Once again, that's manifold.net. See you soon.